Hey everybody, it's David O'Neill.
Hi, I'm Sarah O'Neill.
And welcome to That Drone Show.
Daily.
Today we're out in Ontario, California. What are we out here for?
We're at the AMA Expo.
Hey everybody, it's David O'Neill here at the AMA Expo, That Drone Show, always live. Now, the reason I chose Samy's Camera is, well, it's my local camera shop. It's where I just bought my GH4 for my S900. Love the deal. They gave me an awesome deal on it down there in Costa Mesa. Love those guys down there. I go there because I can buy stuff online, but I like to get the expertise about lenses, about batteries, about what I should use. And if something goes wrong, I have someone to come and talk to. But the very first time I walked in and wanted to buy a drone, it was at Samy's. And this was about a year and a half ago. I walked in and bought a Phantom Vision in your shop, and at the time they said, well, we don't have very many of these, we don't know where they're gonna go. And now the last time I went to the shop, they're everywhere. Tell me about what's going on with drones and photography. And I mean, it's the new frontier for where photographers are going.
Well, first of all, thanks, David, for coming and seeing us. I appreciate that. What's happened with Samy's Camera is over the last 2 to 3 years, obviously with hero cameras, action cameras, and photography, it's a kind of a shoe-in for us with drones. So it's been great. And so what we've done is, obviously, when you first saw them, we didn't have very many, and now we've completely embraced it. If you take a look at our booth here at the AMA show, we've got the 1000 copters, we've got the 900 copters, we've got a lot of DJI, and we've got 3D Robotics Iris, and I hear there's great new stuff coming from 3D Robotics. It's coming out pretty soon too. So the other thing is that people don't know, that you might have heard at an interview that I did at the 3D Expo, is Samy himself has always flown giant scale model airplanes, and he's got a really large collection of those airplanes, and so we all fly RC, and so now this is like, oh great, now I can do something I really enjoy. I've had a photography career, now I'm enjoying this. I'm mixing like two things together, and it's been great.
Now, I mean, yeah, obviously I have a 5D, I have a few other cameras, and I always go to Samy's and I would look at the lenses and I would look at all the things. Now you're getting a lot of guys that may not know even what drones are, just coming in to get a lens, coming in to get a bag, and they're seeing these drones. Are you seeing a lot of photographers kind of embracing the camera drone and asking you questions? I mean, how is this turning the tide a little bit?
Okay, so what's happening just in my position, I'm a rental manager at Samy's Camera, so if you are shooting with a 5D, or you need an extra lens, you need a backup camera, you need extra batteries, you need a rig, I'll rent that to you. I'll even rent you a drone now. So at my location in the Playa Vista area, I have drones I can teach you how to fly, I have drones for rent, I have cameras and lenses to rent, and so on and so forth. So what you said in the beginning is very much still true today. You go to Samy's Camera, we are there to try and help, educate you. We will not lie to you. I am absolutely a guy who will not give you, if I don't know, I'm not going to give you a line, okay? I'm here to try and help. I've had a professional photography career, been around for a long time. I can share that knowledge. I've always shared that knowledge, you know. So, yeah, I don't know what else there is except you got to come, you know.
Nah, that's what's nice about Samy's. I mean, other than like a Best Buy where you go in and people really don't know, and it's not because they're bad guys. They're just not trained. They're not in that field. And now you're flying, you're shooting pictures, and obviously the hottest thing right now is the Inspire.
Right.
Now, talk to me a little bit about how great that is and what that's going to do. I mean, because that's somewhere between the Phantom and the S900, S1000 kind of range. It's giving that really prosumer
If we
look.
were to talk about Inspire has just landed here. What it is from DJI, it's their full high-def downlink. So what it's going to do is not only are you be able to fly the camera, but it's also bringing a full high-definition image down to your transmitter. You're able to watch it. You'll be able to go to jumbo screen. You'll be able to, you know, have that coming back to your transmitter. It's set up so you could be a single operator, or you could run two people. One person can fly the camera, make the camera point where you want it to point. The other person can fly the copter, and so on and so forth. Inspire also has got this unique ability that when you're indoors, you can fly the copter and you don't have to have GPS lock. It's got two cameras that look down at the ground. You might have heard. It's got like a monochromatic camera, and it's got like a sonar, so it can see exactly what your altitude. So it'll hold altitude where GPS lock inside wouldn't happen. So that's going to be great for your stadiums and so on and so forth. But why are we talking about Inspire is like how it fits into that niche. The big copters are very stable. They carry large cameras. They're very stable. They're great for capturing that aerial photography. But the Inspire is going to be your hot rod. Inspire is going to be your copter that's going to, cut and groove and do those turns. It's going to follow after like Baja cars or motorcycle cars. It's going to be able to go on your ski slopes. It's going to be a fast flying copter. And our tests have been very good with it. One of the things that we noticed right away is that the copters are very stable, but the Inspire is actually, cutting and grooving. It's actually turning and holding banked angles, so that's very cool. We only have our first 2 dozen flights on it right now, but we're excited for the entire shipment to come in, and we will have them at Samy's, absolutely.
Yeah, Samy's is a great place to buy it because, like I said, you can buy one online, but you're going to have the expertise. And there's going to be people that are coming from the Phantom and wanting to make that jump, and you're going to be there because you're already flying it. You already know all the ins and outs.
Doing everything I can every day to learn more about everything that we are going to be selling you. Yeah, that's what we try.
That's why I love
trying
Samy's.
to do here.
Yeah, Samy's is great. If there is not one near you, you can always call and you can order online. You get the same great support on the phone.
Absolutely, we've got great mail order people. We have a 1-800 number. I couldn't quote you right now, but if you go to Samys.com, SAMYS.com, only one M, and that's where you'll find all our rental locations, all our retail locations, our 1-800, and our website, and all our online sales.
Yeah, we rent from Samy's all the time at the Costa Mesa location. It's perfect, and now that they're renting drones, that's very interesting. I like it. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thanks, David. Appreciate it.
Thank you.